Good morning and welcome back to a new week and to a new vlog. I hope you guys are all having an amazing start of your week. It is Tuesday today and I am still in the south of France. I'm still in Nice, and today we're doing something really exciting because we are attending today the Monaco Masters tennis tournament, which I really wanted to check out, but it was always on a date where I was working, where I had modeling jobs. And this year I was supposed to be working, but as you know, if you've watched the last vlog, everything got canceled last minute. So here I am. There was tickets available, everything ended up working out for me. Yesterday, I was telling my mom, oh, I'm so excited because it's the first time I'm ever attending a tennis tournament. And she's like, no, it's not. I said, what? So apparently I have attended tennis tournaments when I was younger, but I don't remember much of them. But I was really lucky because at the time, apparently I got to see Guga, which is a famous Brazilian tennis player that at the time got everyone so excited because he was the underdog and he came out of kind of nowhere. And I really remember though that time of my parents watching the games. They were so excited for him. But this is basically my first time in an adult form. Since I got the ticket last minute, I couldn't sit with my dad, my sister, and her boyfriend. So when we booked my ticket, Lisa sent me the map of the place and she was like, where do you want to sit? And there was one seat left, like literally on the front row. So I told Lisa, just put me on the front row, you know? So we are gonna be super close to the game and to the players. We're gonna be able to feel the sweat. And I told Lisa, I was like, oh, I need to act like a tennis wag, you know, like when they're like, yes, no, you know what I mean? They're here, let's go. Look at my dad's fit for the tennis tournament. Incroyable, papa. Look at the details. So we're on our way. Today we're starting the tennis tournament with a match with a French tennis player called Hugo Humbert and another one, I think it's Alexei Popyrin. I don't know either of them, so I'm just gonna go for the French guy. We've watched our first game and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I had two seats because someone didn't come with us anyway, so I did a little bit of the game up in the crowd up there and then I did it down there, which was so cool because when the players got mad, I could hear everything. I could hear the coaches be like, break his game. So I was into the action and it was so fun. But I love the vibe, love the game. I love a good tennis match, I have to say. This is my favorite ice cream ever. Who first eats this part to have the best part for the last, which is the cookie part.
Et les Américains, voici Francis Tiafoe. Il compte 2 titres ATP à son actif, porté à Delray Beach cette année.
Bravo. Bien joué.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande d'applaudir le
We just saw a great game. That was insane. They kept going back and forth and it was never ending. It was one of my dad's favorite games he watched at the Masters.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Like, honestly, it was wow. So for this game, we were Team USA. We were for Frances Tiafoe. And he delivered, but it was hard for him. Whoa, the guy in front of him did not let go. So my dad here is a huge fan of tennis forever. And there's something that we discovered recently. When we were kids with Lisa and we were late, he would say, time. Voila. He would say time. And I never understood that this was a reference to tennis.
And now she knows.
And now I know.
It's come from the tennis.
Yeah, and you do it so well.
Time.
Yeah. The referee at the game today didn't do it as well as my dad that was doing time. If you ever have the occasion to do this tournament, I highly recommend. And second of all, I was so impressed with these little kids that get the balls and do the things all day. They have a focus that is insane for their age. And I think that the time they arrive home at night, they must fall asleep at a blink of an eye because it is such a tough job what they do all day under the sun running, and they have to have such insane like focus. I don't know how they do it. It's so cute. They're so cute. They're part of the game, you know, they're a show to themselves. Hello everyone, good morning. It's the end of the morning, I would say. I've had the best sleep after this really long day of tennis. Like it really does take the energy out of you to be sitting all day watching those games, but it was really fun. I am getting ready as I'm gonna meet up with my dad before I head out to the train station to go back to Paris. I feel like I've said this way too many times these past few days. Going to the train station, going to the train station. This is it. This is the end of my little Nice getaway. As you know, I always love to watch sports in general. And yesterday I was reminded of two documentaries that I really enjoyed watching on tennis on Netflix, which was Breakpoint or Breaking Point. The one, it's from the same people that did Drive to Survive from F1, and they did Breakpoint. Highly recommend. It was really good, but unfortunately it was canceled after the first season. But anyway, it was a really nice documentary to kind of get into the lives of the players and understand, you know, how it is. I have really big admiration for all type of athletes because for me, not only you have to use your body, but you also have to use your brain, and like you need to put both in sync for everything to go well. And it's really hard when you think of it. And this documentary about tennis really shows how they have to make everything work. And the second one that I watched that really shows how they have to work on their mental health and mental state to really deliver is one called Untold, Breakpoint. It's about the American player called Marty Fish. Such a good documentary. It's just 1 hour. He got to a point where he would do panic attacks when he would play. And then he ended up overcoming that and becoming one of the top players. So really good documentary to watch. Successful day yesterday. Happy to go back to Paris now after this little kind of Easter break. Now I'm gonna end with a little lip combo. I have here 3 of my favorite Wonderskin lip stain shades, and I need to break it down to you guys because I use them very often. You guys always ask me, what's on your lips, what's on your lips? And it's true that it's never easy to understand which shade is which. You can give you a true breakdown of these. But before I do so, I absolutely needed to introduce to you guys a new product, a new Wonderskin product. You know, I've been using a lot the Lip Rehab Serum Oil in color clear before bed as a really nice treatment for my lips. And they have now come out with the same product, but with shades, which I think is So cool. I'm gonna first start by swatching them. I have here, firstly, Amour. Beautiful, kind of pinkish, reddish shade. This is gorgeous shade for summer. Then I have here Honey, one of my faves. It's kind of a dark burgundy. And you know how I love that. We have Lover, which is more of a nude shade, as you can see here, compared to the reddish and burgundy-ish. See, it's a little bit more nude. And lastly, you have Flirt, which is more of a coral shade. Less my vibe, I have to say. But we are going to try them on the lips, on bare lips. So we'll see what I like the most. But yeah, here you have it. Just like the clear version, what I really love is that it's a very long lasting hydration, which you know I adore, because I have something with glosses. If they don't hydrate my lips, I don't see the point, you know? I just don't want just shine. I want to be able to have comfortable lips throughout the day. I'm very sensitive to that. And these really bring the hydration. Thanks to the shea butter, the vitamin E, and the avocado oil. So I'm first gonna do Amour on my lips. Let's see how this looks. Such a pretty pinkish shade. You know, I think this is gonna look great when I'm tan in the summer. I love it. Then I have the Honey shade, which is this gorgeous burgundy. Oh, I love this. So pretty. Oh, this is truly a shade I adore. Next is the Lover shade, which is more of that very nude shade. As you know, everything I present to you guys, I always try on prior. And I have been using these lip serum oils, and I can say that I wore this in the morning at like 8 a.m. And throughout the morning, I didn't have to touch up because my lips were so hydrated. Gorgeous, but see, very transparent. So it's really if you just want something with a little bit of a touch of color, but still looks super natural. This one is the last one, the color Flirt, which is a coral color. It's not my fave. Maybe on I'll love it, so we'll see. But you know something we talk about a lot, like the French girl makeup, very natural makeup and things like that. I not only like more of a natural makeup looking, you know, especially in real life, but also it needs to feel natural. I don't know about you guys. I love things that you cannot feel on your lips and your skin. Okay, this is prettier than I expected. See, I hadn't tried this color. I had tried the 3 others, but I hadn't tried this color. And it's actually pretty. Okay. I like it. Now back to these lip stain. The one you have been seeing me use the most lately is Bella, which is more of a pinkish color, as you can see. The 2 others that I love are Lovely, which is more of a nude shade, see, compared to Bella. And the 3rd one that I really love is Whimsical. Whimsical compared to Bella is more of a red berry, whereas this is more of a pink berry. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna swatch them because I don't think I've ever swatched this on a hand. Would that be helpful? I think it would be helpful. Let me feel like this will really help you guys to understand the different type of shades. So, my God, my hand's gonna be stained. But it's okay, I do it for you guys. And Bella. Okay, so do you see the difference? This is Whimsical, see, more of a red berry. This is Lovely, which is more of a brown. This is Bella, which is more of a pink berry, see? Very happy I did this. So what are we doing today? We're gonna do Whimsical. We're gonna do Whimsical because I haven't done Whimsical in a really long time. I'm gonna first lip line my lips with it. I let it dry a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna fill in a little bit. Take this this off. You know how I love to do a little Wonderskin moment before I go to Pilates, to work out, to the beach, because it's just something that stays. And it really does throughout the day, like it's insane. Okay, I love this color, such a gorgeous color. And then for comfort, I am gonna top it off with the shade Honey, which is the burgundy one. I think it's gonna match beautifully. Oh my God, it does. Gorgeous. Such a pretty lip combo. Happy Friday, everyone. It's around 3 p.m. and I'm meeting up with one of my really good friends. We have planned to have coffee, and because the day is so gorgeous, we're gonna grab it at Café Kitsune, and then we're gonna sit at the Tuileries Park, which is such a beautiful park, and they've planted so many beautiful flowers that it's just dreamy right now. So I'm so excited to sit there. I absolutely want to sit like next to the pond because it's so gorgeous. It's been a pretty slow Friday. Worked this morning, did finish pretty late last night. I had a dinner and I went home around 1 a.m. but I had a great time, so it doesn't matter. You know, when you get at this age, I feel everyone's so busy and everyone has kids and this and that, that when you get a good evening where everyone's there, everyone's having a good time, you really want to enjoy it to the fullest. I actually had planned to just do drinks and then go home. And then I did dinner and drinks again. I'm one of those, I never leave. You know, I don't know how to leave. Anyway, since we were talking about lips, the one I'm wearing here is the Wonderskin lip stain in color Lovely. So you have reference now on the lips also. It is such a gorgeous day. Wow. I'm wearing a little legging, a little sweater, because I was scared that it would still be a little chilly. Yesterday it was sunny, but super chilly. So I knew we were going to be sitting outside. It's the end of the day, guys. I went back home, did some work, and then I was like, okay, tonight is a slow Friday. I'm staying home. I have like zero FOMO of not doing anything on a Friday night. I've gotten to that point in my life where I'm very happy to take it slow tonight. But you know, something I used to do all the time in Bali is do a sunset walk, go to the beach, watch the sunset, go back home. And I don't do this here because, I don't know, it feels weird in a city for some reason. And since I had the whole evening in front of me, I thought to myself, let me go and do a little sunset walk. So that's what we're doing. I am walking to a bridge because I feel that in Paris, that's where you can catch the prettiest scenery. And I'm gonna enjoy the end of the day, the end of the sunlight, because I think that the weather is gonna start changing, if you see what I mean. We've been lucky for the past week, so I wanted to take in all the good Paris summer vibes. This was such a lovely day. I was telling my friend how I have a really hard time working on Fridays. I don't know, my mind just switched in its weekend mode. So it's been a slow Friday, but I did do everything I had to do. So it is gonna be a little self-care Friday night. I am then gonna go to the supermarket because I need to do a little bit of grocery shopping, especially that tonight I want to have a really nice meal. I don't know how to say, like, I'm hungry and I want to eat something good. I laughed so much because you guys know I went to the tennis tournament, and when I was there I posted some stories, and one of you was like, oh, you would be so cute with this tennis player called Grigor Dimitrov. And I had never heard of him, didn't know what he looked like. So I went up, looked at him, and I was like, oh, I'm loving the vibe. I love what you guys are sending my way. I'm like, yes, definitely my vibe, you know? Look him up. I was like, oh, super cute. Then I go on TikTok a few hours later, just scrolling. What does TikTok feed me? TikTok feeds me a video of him shirtless playing, I guess he was training before a match, and he was shirtless and he was training, and I was like, thank you, TikTok. And thank you to the follower that's brought me to my attention, because I had never, I mean, I don't know all the players, and I had never seen him, and I was like, oh, we like this, because, you know, we like the game, but we love the players. I'm walking to a pretty bridge, because I want to do a pretty bridge tonight. Said I could have gone to this one. It's not as pretty as the one I'm going right now. This is the pretty bridge. You guys, my pretty bridge is under construction. Look at this. We're gonna go to the other one. Back to the other one. When I do these types of things, I really feel like a tourist in my own city. And I really think we should do that more often, you know? It's nice. A little end of the day walk with the sun setting. It's really magical. Uninspired and extremely hungry, which is kind of the worst combo to have at this point. So I really don't know what I want to make for dinner. And I'm like walking in the alleys and like, maybe this, maybe not. I don't know. We're home. As I said, I wasn't feeling very inspired of what to make for dinner. And I don't know, I thought shrimp tacos, but then I was like, I don't want to have shrimp tacos. But then I thought, what if I make kind of a shrimp tacos bowl? So that's what I went for. I made rice. It is 9:30 p.m., almost 10 p.m. and I'm making rice. I guess it's Friday. You guys, you know what's the best feeling in the world is when it's the weekend, so it's Friday night. I have nothing planned, and I honestly am so happy I don't, because exhausted. I'm tired, and all I want is to chill. And these are the days where I'm like, thankfully I don't have something planned, because I would have had to, you know, would have had to do it. Anyways, so we're doing a little guacamole. I feel like this avocado is not gonna look great. Let's see, surprise, surprise. Perfection. You guys, I need to show you. This is one of my favorite chocolates. It's milk chocolate, and it has really big chunks of nuts. It's not like cut in little pieces. No, it's like the full nut. And there's nothing I love more than milk chocolate and nuts. It's like hazelnuts. I showed you guys before. I make my little chocolate bowl. I love to put my salad in here first, like this. I put the olive oil, apple cider vinegar. The reason why I prep the salad in this bowl first is because I love to be able to swirl it around, and that like all the ingredients are very well covered with the sauce. Just makes a salad so delicious. Tonight, I'm really in the mood to watch a rom-com of some sorts, but I don't want to watch something that I already know. I'd like to watch something new. But one very good rom-com that I had watched like last year is the one with Sydney Sweeney, Anyone But You. Such a fun rom-com. Highly recommend if you're looking to watch some fun love story. I could actually rewatch that, actually, now that I think of it. I could rewatch this tonight. Maybe that's what I'm gonna watch. I don't know. Time to plate. And final result, I am starting.
Aaron, come on, man. Pink's not even your color. Word for thinking about Hamlet. Why not use it as a starting point?
So how are things with Garrett?
Okay, let me take this to the kitchen and I'll go get changed. I got it. Love her. Just getting the door in somebody else's house.
I need to do my skincare now before I get too sleepy and not in the mood. Ooh, I look like I've had a day. I am watching a movie and I'm watching The Life List on Netflix, which is a new comedy, romantic comedy that's on Netflix right now. And I'm at a point where it gets good. So to force myself to do my skincare, I was like, you're gonna go up there, you're gonna do your skincare, and you'll only be able to watch the good part of the movie once you're done. The Life List, cute little movie. It starts kind of sad because I'm not spoiling anything. It literally starts at the beginning of the movie, but it's this girl, her mother passes away, and when she was 13, this girl had done like kind of a life list. And so before passing, her mom takes this life list and put it in her will and asks her to check kind of all the things she wanted to do when she was 13. And that's the movie. And it's really good. It's like very unique and original in terms of story. I went from, I don't want to do my skincare to, I'm going to face mask. Since I'm not done with the movie, I'm like, might as well use that time for face mask. I'm using the P50 lotion by Biologie Courrèges. It's the P50W, so it's the one for sensitive skin. First, going to press that onto my skin. I really love to do this before I face mask. I'm after going to do the Masque Vivant by Biologie Courrèges. And I think these two products work really well together. I always buy the P50 in the travel size because it lasts so long. There is no point in purchasing it in a bigger size. And also it's practical when you're traveling. You don't have to put it in a smaller container. You already have it in a smaller container, so it's so practical. The P50 is a exfoliating toner, so it does tingle a little bit, but it prepares your skin to receive the mask. I am gonna put this all over my face and I'm gonna finish the movie. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. I'm checking if you can see the mess on my couch. When I got back from Nice, I, opened up my luggage and all of that. And then, when your closet is so messy that you just have to take everything out, sort things out and put everything back. That's what needs to happen. So basically, I've put whatever is not fitting in my closet anymore here so I can sort things out. The movie yesterday was lovely. It's a very silly, little, fun, romantic movie, but I thought it was really well made. I'm now gonna do a little workout, and I'm so happy because I was scrolling on TikTok and they suggested this Pilates teacher, and then I went to see her moves like on TikTok and I was like, oh, this is good. This looks spicy and nice. And then I saw she has a YouTube channel and she posts a workout every week, and it's like 45 to 50-minute workout. So it's a true class you can do at home. And I picked one, and so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see. I like to switch things up from time to time. I love doing Be the Method with Leah Bartha, But I do like to change teachers and change movement from time to time. Let's do it. We're ready. I just finished. That was a burn. That was really, really good. There's music in the background, so if you love that, you'll love that. There is rest time in between exercises, 15 seconds, where she takes the time to show the exercise. So I feel that when you're a beginner, especially, it's nice to have that time where you can watch the move so then you can do it really perfectly, because as you know, form is super key into getting results and making your exercise super effective. So that's a great point. And she used the bands, she used weights, and I added some ankle weights. So it was super spicy. I loved it. Oh, highly recommend. Okay, I love it when I find new people online. I mean, new exercises, new classes. I'll link below the video I did, especially. Oh my God, guys, I thought of you because there's one exercise she did, just so you know, I did not do it. You can see here the exercise, easy, not too complicated. Jump. Look at that.
Jump. Left foot.
I did not jump. I did not jump. I really needed to tell you guys because you were gonna tell me Karen makes us do crazy exercise. I didn't do that. I'm out and about. I have a few errands to run, but I don't know how long that's gonna last because the weather is turning, and I checked the weather forecast and I think it's gonna start raining. So I didn't get an umbrella because I thought it was gonna be sunny and pretty and whatever. So I might just do one or two things and go home. I'm going to this eyewear brand store called Dreamy because when we were in Nice, my sister's boyfriend forgot his sunglasses, so we went sunglass shopping and we went to the store and I actually tried a pair and I was like, I like this. But you know me, I can never buy something on the first go. I need to think about it. And what's funny about this brand is that I mean, the brand image is pretty cool. The pictures are beautiful. At the time when they launched, you know, the concept was having a really nice, cool sunglass for like 99 euros. They've upped a little bit their prices to like 130, but it's okay for a good quality eyewear piece. But I never liked their styles. I always thought they were kind of not cool or nothing very special. So when we went into the store, I was like, you know, but then I was like, ooh, this caught my eye, And I tried a pair that looks a lot like the Miu Miu ones. And I'm like, maybe I'll buy this. Anyway, so I'm going to, look at that. So I'm going to the store to go and try them out and see if I still like them. I'm probably not gonna buy them today. I'm gonna need Lisa to come with me, try them again. I'm like that. I don't buy many things by impulse. I think about them and then I purchase if I know that I'm really gonna wear them. If I'm not, you know. And it's a thing, like when you let a few days go by and you're still thinking about it, it's a good sign. If you're not thinking about it, then that means it doesn't deserve to be in your closet. I'm wearing a pop of color with these new Sporty and Rich Adidas collab, and they're so cute with gray. I love them. And they're very comfy. I, of course, sized up as usual, but I really love, and I love this kind of transparent beige sole. say? I bought a little bottle of champagne because I have a birthday party tonight, but I couldn't choose. I knew it. I need Lisa to come and help me, especially because I actually preferred in my souvenirs the rectangled ones you saw, but then when I tried them again, now I prefer the other one, the oval, like sharp oval ones. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. So we'll go back with Lisa and see, but I really love them. I actually love them both, to be honest. I think they don't really serve the same purpose. They're not the same look, but I don't know, maybe one looks better than the other. You guys let me know which one you like on me. And I also tried the optical ones. Gorgeous. If you need an optical, like cute oval one, super cute. I just got home. It's 5:30 p.m. and I needed a snack. I needed to eat something. And this is kind of my go-to snack usually, because I love it. It's healthy. I'm lucky because it's healthy, but I actually really love it and crave it. But yeah, I love to have, I couldn't choose. So I'm going to start with a green apple. Love green apples. Hate all the other ones, the red, the yellow ones. I don't like them. I don't like the texture. A little green apple because, I don't know, I'm thirsty. So I feel like it's going to quench my thirst. And then I didn't make it. Hummus and carrot. That is my go-to snack. Salty snack in the afternoon or end of the day. I was talking for like 5 minutes and wasn't recording. So what I was saying is that tonight it's a birthday party. They said they would have some things to nibble on, but I never like to have drinks on an empty stomach. So basically I'm gonna snack on things. So like this, I feel full and I get there and I'm fine. And also the birthday is at 9 p.m. So I know that by 9 p.m. I am starving. I am now gonna finish off a Substack article that I wrote, which is about how I fell in love with working out. Sorry, my washing machine's making a lot of noise. Kind of my whole backstory, my mindset about working out, all of the gear that I have at home, and how I break down my workouts on a weekly basis. But then I didn't go that much in depth to that because I was like, oh, let me just do another article where I'll do a weekly workout program with me, exactly what I do in a week, kind of with the videos that I'm gonna do, like a real time article. I thought that would be really, really cool. And you know what I just realized? At 6 p.m. it's F1 qualification starting. So I'm gonna do that and then it's F1 quali. It's evening time and I am ready to go to the birthday party. And I thought it's about time we close this vlog. I'm having something that one of my friends actually brought over and it's a great discovery. She brought over this non-alcoholic drink by Maison Perrier called Lemonito. So it's like a mojito but without alcohol. So it has the taste of mojito. It's fabulous. If you're looking for a non-alcoholic beverage, this is really fab. Because to me, like, I don't mind not drinking at a party, but there's often no options. And drinking water all night feels very strange. I do it if I like have a modeling job the next day. I'll just drink water and fine. But you know what I mean? Like you want something fun, So this is fab. Here we go. I'm wearing a little pair of jeans and this Nina Ricci top. Cute. And I'm out. Your girl is going out. Ooh, how long is she going to last? That is the question. I hope the start of your week has been going great. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I wish you all a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.